Need a hand?
We're here at 5 Below Flamingo Crossings where we heard there's some cool new Halloween offerings. There should be a lot to see, so let's go take a look. Come join us. What are you waiting for? Let's go.
need a hand?
All this Halloween merch at Five Below is really cute. All these pet costumes, Oscar Mayer wiener dog, basketball player. Just imagine little dogs walking around in these costumes. Here's some ghoulish people. Pretty scary. Here's some great t-shirts Five Below has. These would be great if you're going to Mickey's Not So Scary or Halloween Horror Nights. Great selection of t-shirts for Halloween. All the characters. And these are all different little cool Disney Halloween things. There's Minnie Mouse. There's Woody. Some skeletons. Ooh, spooky. Those are pretty big, actually. Oh, he moves pretty well. Here we have a whole bunch of just random Halloween things. There's a snake glass dispenser. There's a skeleton laying down, a Halloween bowl. Some snacks. Really good Halloween theming in here. Some more candy. Some moving projectors to put like ghosts and stuff on your wall. Here's some glittery stuff. Here's witch stakes and inflatable pumpkins. Crazy disco skull. Pink spider. It's a giant inflatable haunted house you could put in front of your home. I think that's $25. Skeleton spider. That's pretty scary. Some pumpkins and black cats and ghosts. Those are cute in front of your front door or in your yard. That's a big giant clown that we saw before. Haunted doll, that's pretty frightening. Skeleton coming out of the ground, pumpkins. Creepy witch. Stacking pumpkins, stacking skeletons with a crow on the top. Those are spider webs you could throw on the bushes. Make it look like big giant spider webs. That's a scary crew. There's the Grim Reaper, Creepy Witch. I think these are all motions. Oh, those are $40. I think these are all motion activated. Light up ghosts. Inflatable pumpkin. That's a pretty creepy doll. Ooh, someone needs a dentist. Oh, I guess he sensed I was near. Oh, he goes for a while. Here's some more Halloween themed squishmallows. There's some crazy shorts, a whole wall of t-shirts, some really cool ones, some scary ones, some regular ones, some musician ones, different movies, Sonic, chicken tendies, Boys in the Hood. They have a pretty great selection. And these shirts are all $5.55. You can't beat that. Captain America. Here's some more Halloween. Well, these are kids t-shirts. Nightmare Before Christmas. T-Rex. Just wandering around, seeing if we could find any more Halloween merch. There's a Stitch basket. Or popcorn, not a popcorn, like a treat bucket when you go trick-or-treating. Here's some Halloween stuff. There's little goodie bags, stickers, ghost backdrops, like a balloon arch with a garland and spooky little pumpkin heads. Here's some chips, some more candy, nuts. Here we have the book section. No scarier book or movie in the world than The Shining. If you haven't seen it or read it, I highly recommend it. Perfect Halloween movie. Here are your crazy Halloween socks. The Stitch crochet kit. Some fall pumpkins you could set like on your table or for decoration. Here's a black rose. Here's some ghosts. And this is a whole wall of Halloween, Wicked, lots of candy for trick-or-treating, treat bags. There's some more A Nightmare Before Christmas themed things, just eyeshadow and press-on nails and face masks and things like that. Some Halloween slippers. Some dolls. Stuffed animals, planters, puzzles. Here's some other random things, little $2, $1. Here's some little squashmallows again. Here's some more of the things for your yard, the pumpkins, the ghosts. They're really cool. Lots of candy. Super spicy Taki chips. This is a whole wall of Wicked. There's a scary pumpkin head again. With butter bomb. These are kind of like masks. Halloween themed slippers. This is Hello Kitty and Nightmare for Our Christmas section. Slippers are $7. Here's posters. Here's some spooky posters. Have a killer day. And here's some more posters. There's a Ouija board. Careful with those. Here's some spooky pajama bottoms. Some Stranger Things. Little cakes. Lunch boxes, little toys. There's Oogie Boogie. Some more little toys, figurines. Here's Zero. Here's some, they're not Loungeful, I bet they look like them. Nightmare Before Christmas bags. Chucky. Peanuts, Stitch, Shrek. Tons of character stuff. There's a little planter head. Which is kind of funny. Here's Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger. Chucky slippers. Who doesn't need Chucky slippers? And little notebooks and little figurines. Here's a pumpkin decorating kit. Some different kind of crafts. Ghouls Night Out. That's pretty funny. Horror movies. How to Switch Alive. The Skeleton Squad. Yeah. Here's some more socks. Fun and Frightful. Scream masks. And here's more t-shirts. It's cute little, I think it's like lip balms, things like that. Hello Kitty and costume dolls. Little ducks. Some of these figurines are downright creepy. There's Stitch, Bluey, a whole bunch of Stitches right there. They have tons and tons of these figurines. Every character, every show, every pop culture. Some more little costume stuff around the store, little horns, little ears. Here you have Stitch slippers and Snoopy slippers. And pajama bottoms. And here's all kinds of shopping bags. You know, if you want to go out and put trick-or-treating, you could use these for your treats. Here's some other posters. Here's some posters. So Hello Kitty section. All kinds of crafts and coloring books and figurines and tattoos and stickers. Here's some more Halloween stuff. Some crazy masks. Here's puzzles and games. There's a bunch of books. Here's a Disney Advanced Coloring book, which I actually scrolled through. That looks kind of cool. Fabulous Chickens, Crazy Clowns. Extreme Horror stickers. And here we have a nice Disney coloring book, activity pad. That's giant. And here's just your regular pens and markers and school supplies and things like that. And here's some more $7 remote control Zero. There's Elvis Stitch. There's Groot. There's a car, Spider-Man. They actually have some Legos in here. Some of the little basic sets. Here's some more Disney figurines. And not just Disney, they have all kinds. Chucky. Teddy bears. The Megans. There's the Wednesday doll. Gremlins. As you can see, they have every themed everything you can imagine. You just want little souvenirs, little trinkets, or if you're a collector, you come here and you see random things you probably have never seen before in other places. Here's some car sets and bikes and wheelies, and Mickey and Minnie have their own car. Sebastian. Hello Kitty. There's another Stitch. Oh, Winnie the Pooh. Very cute. Ratatouille. Buzz Lightyear.
So that was a great look at the Halloween offerings they have here at Five Below. It's a great option right outside of Disney, which we've already shown you. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. Obviously affordable at Five Below. A lot of good decorations and just stuff that you could use and have for the holiday. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Bye!